Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Art, Money, Success podcast. My name is Maria Brophy. I'm your host, and today we're going to talk about when you are growing rapidly and the people in your life are not ready for it. This happens a lot when you are doing a lot of inner work and when you're doing a lot of outer work. When good things are happening for you, good things are happening to you, your income is growing and or your confidence level is growing, your joy is growing. When you are transforming in a big way, let me tell you, there's people in your life that aren't ready for it. Usually it's your family and your longtime friends. And it shows itself in kind of an ugly way. The ugly way is it will come out as either jealousy or a smackdown to put you in your place, to remind you of who you used to be and who they want you to still be. Or it could come in the form of snarkiness. And I'm going to explain to you a little more about this, and I'm going to tell you how to handle it so that it doesn't stunt your growth. One thing that happens is when we are growing rapidly, let's say you're growing your art business and you have artist friends, and all of you have been in the same place. Maybe you all were in the same financial place and the same place of recognition as an artist, right? You all maybe were in a emerging level, a lower level, right? And then all of a sudden you take some new action. Let's say you hire a coach and good things are happening for you now. Maybe you're making more money, you're getting great opportunities, you're getting recognition for your work. Your other friends aren't happy for you. They should be, but they're not because they're jealous, because they're now comparing themselves to you and they are used to you being in the same place as them. They are not ready for your growth. They are operating at one vibrational level, and you have now broken out of that level and you're above that level. And there is now a misconnect. And what that looks like is jealousy, snarkiness. They're not happy for you when you think they should be. The reason they do this is because they are used to you being at their level and they are comfortable with you being at that level. And now that you are growing beyond that, they feel uncomfortable. So what do? You don't want to end the friendship, obviously, right? And maybe it's important to you that they approve of you. So let's deal with that. You have a decision to make. Do you stay where they are? Or do you continue to grow and let them decide how they want to handle your growth? So I want you to realize that when you experience growth, inner growth, which is inner transformation, a new joy, a new love for life, or when you experience outer growth, which is you're making more money and you've got opportunities coming to you that are exciting. The people that have been in your life the longest, some of them need time to adjust to the new you. And here's what you need to do with those people. You need to step back. You need to recognize this, because when you recognize it, you can better deal with it. If you don't recognize it, you might respond with stunting your own growth because their jealousy or their snarkiness or their negative comments feel bad to you. So, what you might do is not tell them about the good things that are happening to you. And you might shrink yourself to stay smaller. This is what a lot of people do. This happens to kids when they have a lot of siblings and their parents don't want them to outshine the other kids. So the parents will smack them down by saying things like, "Oh, you think you're special, don't you?" Or, "Yeah, we know how great you are." So your parents aren't being evil when they do this. It's something that they learned from their parents. You don't have to allow them to stunt your growth. Instead, recognize that this negativity or this reaction to smack you down a little bit means they aren't ready for the new you. That's okay. Let's allow them to not be ready. When you look at it that way, you can have little sympathy for them. You can have a little grace with them and continue to shine bright, continue to grow, continue to become bigger and bigger towards those dreams that you have. Don't let anybody slow that down. What you do is you step back a little. You spend less time with these people for a temporary period of time until they catch up to you. You allow yourself to be an inspiration to them. And you be patient because sometimes it takes years for old friends and family members to catch up to the new you. It hurts when someone doesn't celebrate your successes. It hurts when you still feel you need validation from those friends or family members and they don't give it to you. You might ask yourself, why aren't they celebrating my success? I've worked so hard for this and it's finally happening. My joy, my opportunities, why aren't they celebrating with me? It's because they aren't ready. They may never be ready, but I think they will be if you handle them with grace and love. And here's what you do. You celebrate with the people who do support your growth. And they're usually not your family and they're usually not your old friends. They're your new friends. They're the new people in your life. So that's who you celebrate with. That's who you spend more time with because you don't want to dim your light. You don't want to stunt your own growth. You are here on this planet to expand constantly. And that's why you listen to my podcast. And that's why you're doing all the other things you're doing because you want to continuously grow. I hope this has helped to someone today. And I'm pretty sure you know I'm talking to you. And if it has helped you, I want you to leave me a comment if you're listening to this on YouTube. And if you're listening to this on my Art Money Success podcast, please leave me a review because you will be helping me expand in my growth. Because with every review, I grow just a little bit more. I climb a little bit higher in the rankings. And I would really appreciate it. So I love you all. I want you to shine your light as big as you possibly can and be gentle with those people in your life that aren't ready for it. Grant them some grace. Forgive them for it. And keep growing. Love you all. Have a great rest of your day.